I'm writing a paper on Reaganomics for FYE 80s Pop. I will enter Google Chrome right now. First thing I'm going to do is enter Googlecom because it's a pretty good search engine. Type in Reaganomics into the search bar. And the first link that pops up is to Wikipedia. I'll enter Wikipedia. Usually I would just read over this page to get a brief overview of the subject. Might take notes on certain key points, but I usually tend to scroll down to the sources. There's this link right here is, from what it looks like, a opposing point of view on his policy, and I would probably read a bit about this to get an idea of why his policies, well, if not failed, but had flaws. I would pin this tab, probably quote some sources, some information from it, and save it for the paper. Any information that I feel like I would quote on my paper, I'll just pin it to the taskbar. Now I would enter Google.com and look up certain statistics such as, inflation rate. Of the US dollar in 1981 when Reagan entered office. I would look for a government website for these sort of statistics as they're probably the most accurate and unbiased. That's not what I want. Currently, I'm unable to locate a government website that gives me the inflation rate for that time, so I'm just going to go into historicalinflationrates.com. I would save this and use it later in a paper. I would then enter Google Scholar to see if there's any sort of articles that relate to the topic. And there are several articles. I would then read through some of these and see if they relate to my topic in any way, form, or fashion. I would gather information that are from both sides of view that are against and for his policies, and put those into my paper. I chose this link because it seems to have a interesting title that would fit in with what I'm looking for, but it's a PDF file, so I'm just going to cancel that real quick. I would choose this link because it also fits in. Obviously, it's opposed to his policies, so it would be interesting to see why. And I would take information from this and probably put it into my paper. I'd pin it to the taskbar to keep track of it. Then go to Google and type in EasyBib. And I would use this tool to format my paper for MLA and citations. Copy this. Paste it. And if it loads, there we go. I'd let it do its thing. Let's see. I'd enter the name of the author into the search bar to see if he can find a match. And create citation. I then copy and paste this into the works cited page of the paper. I then go back down to the sources cited in the Wikipedia article and see if there's any more that would be useful to cite. I see a government website here that cites the unemployment rate during his terms in office, and I would definitely use this as the information is most likely accurate and unbiased compared to Fox News or CNN. I'd go and locate data for Reagan's terms of office. type it into search bar and scroll down to see if they have what I'm looking for exactly. Search function on the website isn't doing exactly as I want, so I'd probably look through it through Google. I type in Reagan and unemployment rate as keywords, as that would probably provide the most results. But that seems to have given me too many results, so let's type in .gov. And see if that provides me. Do not seem to be getting what I need right now from it. However, so I just go back to the website and look through it to find this data. Still does not seem to be giving me anything. So at this point I would go towards sources that aren't as biased, but are unfortunately somewhat biased, such as maybe Forbes or research organizations such as Pew Research. Then I would pin this tab to the taskbar and use it later on the paper. I would then search the subject again to see if other websites match what the data from the research saw. Okay. Do I have to click a button or anything? Or